Hello, my name is Tony Daysog. I'm an urban planner with an organization called Insight Center for Community Economic Development based in Oakland, California. I used to serve on our city council for 10 years between 1996 and 2006. In addition to that, I have my master's in city and regional planning from UC Berkeley, where I also earned my bachelor's degree. So I look forward to serving the residents again, asking the tough questions that I did in my initial tenure. The grade that I would give the current city council is an A minus. I believe that one of the biggest victories that they achieved was getting the U.S. Navy to forego the $100 million. And that's a major victory. And I think we need to give kudos to the council and also to the city manager for that. Now, the reason why I give them an A minus, though, is because I believe in the past 2 years, areas where improvement is definitely needed is in communicating and working with the public. I believe that the lines of communication between the public and City Hall has been battered, and in returning to City Council, that's one of my areas of emphasis, to re-engage the community, involve them more on a substantive basis, informally and formally through a variety of channels of communication. There's a lot of great things about Alameda. One of the things that I would definitely work on changing is making Alameda a destination for people from across not just the Bay Area, but possibly from the Central Valley, inviting them to spend a day or two in Alameda, whether they're workers who are working in the East Bay temporarily or day visitors from places such as Modesto, because Alameda has what I call a variety of natural man-made amenities that we need to leverage better in bringing people from afar to spend time here and spend money here. So that's one area that I'll work on as a council member, making sure that we become a better visitor destination. Things that we can work on, for example, is having major bicycle races like Amgen here in Alameda. So there's a lot of things that I look forward to in enhancing our visitor destination aspect. I think one of the city services that's definitely underfunded in the city of Alameda is recreation for kids. Now, I recognize that many kids take part in organized activities like youth baseball league or youth softball league or youth soccer league, and those are privately run. But by the same token, there's a variety of recreational amenities that Alameda is no longer providing that we used to provide years ago. For example, this year, unfortunately, we're not holding the tennis tournament that we've held for decades and decades. And it's been many years since we last had the Run for the Parks, which was this great recreational activity that brought people from across the Bay Area to enjoy a run through Alameda, and at the same time, generate revenues for our parks. So we need to have recreational events that could generate funds to in turn help pay for broadening the recreational services for adults and youth. My top donor, because I don't take funding from public sector unions, the fire department or the police department, and because I do not take contributions from private sector developers, my top donor is basically me. I'm financing my campaign by myself out of my own savings. I have had some outside contributions in an amount of $100 from each of the persons. From 3 different residents here in town. One's retired, one's a worker, and the other one is also, I believe, employed. Each of them contributing $100. And from what I can tell, they don't have any material interest in specific aspects of Alameda. They just like the things that I stand for. So for the most part, because I don't take public sector contributions, union contributions, or I don't take private sector contributions, it's self-funded.